So let's do some comparison on the two revolvers. Now, I had put these wooden grips on. These are the original grips. You know, Steve Pugmire had the Renegade, Pacmire Renegade grips. You can see a little bit of tape. I didn't want to put the roll pin back in because I'd had to have beaten it in, and this is not my gun. So I used a little bit of plumber's tape to fit this grip. I like this grip. I shoot well with it. With the with the Renegade grips, it had that little palm swell at the bottom that really is not suitable for my hands. These work very, very well. And obviously, it has a very good finish on this gun. They have a special custom shop for these. Now, I asked Steve about the screws. They were a bit boogered up, like somebody had tried opening up the internals, and he said they came like that from the factory. And that is a weakness of all the Taurus revolvers, is the quality of the steel used in these screws, and that if you shoot this gun enough, more than likely this cylinder screw is going to back out. And it's probably a good idea to go ahead and take this out and put a dab of blue Loctite in to keep it in. Now, this gun handles well. You can tell this is a custom gun. Trigger, very, very smooth. So let's look at the Smith & Wesson. Now, highly polished finish, okay? Once again, very smooth. Now, probably the quality of the steel used for this gun is probably a higher quality than what is used for Taurus. As far as trigger action, it is smooth, but it's not quite the classic Smith & Wesson trigger because of the transfer bar safety. Now, as far as this gun, all right, I found on the modern Smiths that often your cylinder release latch that screw will back out, and that's something you have to be aware of, and probably Loctite. And I Loctited this screw because after the second time it came out, and I'm fumbling around trying to find it. And this is not the only modern Smith I found this problem with. The other thing is I had to send this gun back for a clocked barrel. Now, one thing I can say, Smith & Wesson did repair this for me, and this is my favorite gun, my favorite handgun. And this is a pickup gun, a gun I can pick up and shoot well even if I haven't trained with it in a while. So what are my final thoughts on the Executive 856? Well, Steve, thank you for letting me try this gun out and demonstrate this gun. And I think you have a very good handgun, something very suitable for self-defense. You know, fairly lightweight, accurate, you know, more velocity, and you know, for once again, for self-defense distances within 10 yards, I think this is an excellent gun. And even further out, you can get good with it. Taurus does have its problems, but this is a custom-made gun. And you know something, even with the Smith & Wesson custom guns. You know, I was reading or watched a video the other day about one of the new ultimate carry from Lipsy, a man having to send his back. And in this day and time, that's what you get. You know, you may or may not have to send that gun back no matter what the brand is. So would I recommend this gun? Yes, I would. And this is Greg with Lionquest Fitness.